Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another showing of the Valor Racing League on YouTube. My name is Sagebrush. I'm joined here today by Deadpool. And today we have the Sagebrush 150 at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway here on NASCAR Heat 5. Deadpool, Las Vegas, it's known as one of the better tracks on NASCAR Heat 5, the multiple groove racing in 1 and 2, along with the very bumpy and sometimes tricky 1 and 2, and the high speeds, turns 3 and 4 with the high bankings make this one of the better tracks on the game. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I would honestly agree. It is probably one of the best tracks in the game. It's a lot of fun, like you said. You hit on it, multi grooves. I particularly enjoy it coming here to race here, no matter if it's in a cup car, Xfinity car, truck. I love it. It's a lot of fun and really fast, really quick.
For sure. One thing we'll note here, everybody, is this is race 7 of the season. Playoffs begin race 15, so we're almost halfway done with the regular season, so everything's starting to shape up. The top 12 guys are trying to stay in the top 12, and the guys that are 13th on back trying to get their name in the top 12 into the playoff spots here. As we go into Las Vegas, we have one driver who has been very consistent all season. Right now, has won 2 races in a row, and you're about to see his car on your screen. JCR_McLovin Racing, driver the number 8 for the Montgomery Motorsports team. Won a controversial Watkins Glen race, battling with his team owner. Said he didn't like winning that way. Had a mistake and it ended up being unfortunate, messing up his team owner, Coach Matt. So he went out to Daytona, wanted to prove something. Made a last lap pass on his team owner, Coach Matt, clean nonetheless, and was able to win the race at Daytona. So he's won 2 in a row right now, and he starts on pole. McLovin, number 8. Right now having a very good season in our Speedway Collective National Series. An okay season in Cup, but National Series, his main series, doing a fantastic job. And we'll go over the start order here once we join the lobby. Another driver going to shout here, Chasing You. We'll start outside pole here tonight. Driver the number 22 car. He was full-time with the start of the season. Schedule concerns made him go back to part-time, and he has now made it 2 races in a row, and he will start outside pole here tonight in his number 22 independent Ford Mustang. One thing to pull last week at Daytona, we saw a very wild and crazy race, to say the least. Featured a lot of cautions, and it was a great finish. The very end of the race was fantastic, but only thing was they were racing the first, I would say, 40 or so laps like it was the last lap. What do you expect to see here at Las Vegas tonight?
Tonight, I expect. I'm hoping and expecting they kind of get settled in, get in a rhythm. Let everybody get spread out just a little bit, because for last week everybody was on top of each other and everybody's bump drafting, and you're all on top of each other and you kind of be close and lose draft. But here is a little bit different story. I think you should see everybody kind of a little bit spread out, not be so much top. Let everybody get in a groove and kind of let the race come to you. And I think it's going to be really fun to watch. It's going to be multiple lane passing. We'll see 2, 3 wide passing. They need to, like you said, a little bit more, a little bit more conscientious of themselves and be a little bit more patient with the decision making. But I think it's going to be one heck of a race. Really good race.
For sure. We're going to join the lobby here. We do have invites, so sorry for the blue screens.
Very much so.
Alright. I'll send you a few invites here, so in case you lag out.
Yes, Lee. Oops.
All right. We're getting going here, and with that, we will go over the start order here once we load into the lobby. Poll time tonight was a 30.298. The only person to run a 2 in qualifying at McLovin, number 8, 30.298, the pole time. And also him we mentioned chasing you, the 30.349. So row 2, we have the number 66 Burster and the number 39 of Sagebrush Bionic. Starting in row 3, you have, as we skip to our leader, or pole setter, row 3 brings number 68 of NASCAR Extreme for his season best qualifying effort, and number 99 of Jason. Row 4 brings number 5 of KD and the number 9 of Coach Matt. Running out the top 10, Easy E, number 78, another impressive qualifying run for him, and the number 7 of Ty of Hazard. Row 6 brings the number 19 of Brennan and the number 4 of Robbie Racing. Row 7 brings number 74 of Billy Holcomb and number 21 of L. Griggs. Row 8 brings number 13 of Caleb Hunt and number 89 of Expert Sniper. Row 9 brings number 54 of Kay Wallet and the number 10 of Redleg. The final driver to qualify, putting on a lap, was the number 61 of Joker Smoker. And outside of him, did not make a qualifying lap, but he's here tonight, the number 38 of Fireman.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen that's watching home. We're getting ready to go green.
I believe, nope, 2 pace laps.
Nope, 2 more, one more, okay.
So I did 2 pace laps tonight.
Okay.
So, Fireman, you see the qualifying order, you see the drivers where they're at. Who is your pick to win tonight?
Oh, well, you have a bunch of people when you're looking at this lobby, but you got to look. Nick Lovin has been on fire the last few weeks. I mean, he's won 2 in a row, going for his 3rd. He is going to be the one to watch out for tonight. But I think we're going to have we might have us a surprise, guy that comes out of nowhere tonight and get his first win. NASCAR Extremes has his best starting position. You have a couple others that done really good to look in, but I think the guy that's going to be hard to beat is Mick Lovin tonight.
For sure. I got my eyes here on, a NASCAR team, of course, so one of my drivers, keep an eye out on him, but my pick to win tonight, I think he's a little fed up with the past few weeks ago. He's been dominant. He's won the pole. He had back-to-back poles, back-to-back stage 1 and 2 wins, and unfortunately could not get it done at the end. But I got Coach Matt at number 9. He's my pick to win tonight. As with that, we are underway here at Las Vegas as McLovin gets out to a 1 car length lead over Chasing You. You see Burster looks like he might be trying to let Chasing You in, potentially, and he does so.
He does. Yeah, that was a good, clean start right there. McLovin gets a good lead. Good start out, got a little distance. 22's on him, though, right on his bumper as we go into 3. Right behind them, we got, 2 wide. Ooh, see that multi-lanes already coming into effect in tonight's race already, and we just started.
Yep, I just saw Chasing You already looking for the lead here on the back bumper of McLovin. Chasing You once again part-time, technically not running for points, just here to have fun and have a good time, and he is right now running in P2, Burster P3. We saw Sniper getting the wall for turn 2 last lap. He rides P4, and P5 now belongs to, that is Kill Like Jason and 99 with NASCAR Extreme in P6. Tonight we'll be using the onboard of NASCAR Extreme, at least that'll be my onboard for tonight. I'll be watching what he's got going on. We're right on board with him now. And I see Kill Like Jason, the number 699. He moves him to P4, passes Cyber.
Oh, we got us another. We got the 66 right there, and I don't remember the numbers. All the drivers' names right off the. Oh, let's see. I must have skipped him by accident. Brewster. Oh, yeah, 66, yeah. He's got right up there to the mix at the top 2 and just going to sit there and probably ride it out for a little bit and get a feel for everything.
Yep, these top 3 guys just single filed, maybe trying to spread out the pack, get these 3 away from everybody, as behind them look like they're also trying to single file out. Maybe a little bit of battling going on.
Yep, a little bit.
As we see
and
here,
I got Redleg stream right here on my phone as well, so I have his stream.
All right.
I'll let you know slowly.
I also have the Brennanator on board, number 19 of Brennan. The Brennanator on YouTube is also my on board. So right now we're riding along with KD and number 5 here. His third race, or his second real race, his third scheduled full time. Right now having a good run here today at Vegas. His one car, his teammate having a really good run so far. Easy E in the 78 right now riding. I believe that's P6 at the moment, battling for P5 with his teammate as well. Now Jason, as Jason gets the wall, Easy washes up in front of Jason, and they're going to be 3 wide off of turn 2.
Ooh, that's just good thing that it kept it going.
Oh, Katie gets loose into his teammate.
Yep.
That they all save it. Katie and Jason get the worst of it. Easy E probably got the best out of that deal as he now goes into P5.
That was a good save from everybody.
Katie seems to be struggling with the handling of his race car. He was just loose off of turn 4 there as well as he gets passed by 7 of Ty Hazard and now battling with a 19 of Brennan.
All right, we got a new second place. Man, that Nick Lovin, he is on cruise control right now. He is just logging laps and just, man, he's looking strong.
And McLovin as well as putting on a, I wouldn't say a clinic because there are cars in a reaching distance of him, but he is doing very good tonight, the number 8. Burster right behind, about, I probably say it's about 8/10 gap. As we now have, we're coming to 12 laps to go to end stage 1. These guys do not have to pit. Right now on board Brennan, he has 18 laps of gas, and like I said, we're about to have 12 to go. So pit stops up mandatory here for stage 2 is one car. Ooh, Easy E into the outside wall. He'll get passed by Vega, or NASCAR Extreme. He'll get passed by Jason, passed by Ty Hazard, Coach Matt, and even Brennan is coming up on him as well. And Brennan will also make the pass. So running P5 gets into the wall, just a single car mistake, but he keeps it clean and will fall back in line behind Brennan. He will fall back to the 10th position, which with that, one car. Whoa, what happened there?
I have no idea. That was some kind of crazy stuff right there. I couldn't tell who that was.
The 9 and the 7. The Coach Matt appears that Ty Hazard and Coach Matt made some contact, and the 7 went around, unfortunately, there, which caused him to get right back for the 68. I was actually watching the stream, Brendan's stream when it happened. I had to look up, and there's a 78 car spinning. So, first caution of the night. Like I said, 9 and 7, the 9 car, the 7 car made some contact off 2. Ended up getting the 7 in the wall. He spun around right in front of the 78. So, caution 1 of the night. So far, clean racing.
Yeah, it's been a lot. They've done a lot better this week so far. That was just a racing incident right there. Couldn't do much of that. It happens.
Yep. Some guys will get the feel of the car here with the low draft setting. That is what we run for the Las Vegas Motor Speedway tonight, low draft. So guys, there'll be a little bit of draft, but not very much at all, as I believe we had some strategies maybe, as Cyber K-Bionic and KD in the 5, they take the front row. Oh, with KD, it appears KD forgot to pit, as you know, a lot of people know in the community. You meant to pit, but you didn't, so he'll drop back to the back immediately. And same for Cyber, he drops to the top side, which will let McLovin take the lead immediately. Burster trying to follow as well with chasing you behind. You hate to see that, Deadpool. You know, I mean, you know as good as well as I do that there is sometimes where you think you hit the X button to pit and you didn't, and it caused you to do this. So Cyber running on the high side, just trying to get out of everybody's way, doing the courteous thing here, as we do not have many laps to go here in stage 1.
Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties. I dropped my controller and I'll put my headset up for a minute.
Right now, you're good. Right now, riding with 7 laps to go, coming to 6 laps to go here for stage 1. A battle for the lead starting to ensue. Burster looking low on the 8 of McLovin, chasing you right on his bumper with Jason, NASCAR Extreme, Coach Matt. They're all battling for P4, P5, P6.
That's a good little battle right there with them guys right there. Some clean racing.
We look back from the Burster on board here. Chasing you right now, just a few car lengths back of Burster. He might have a little bit of draft there. Burster looks low. A very aggressive entrance there for the 6-6 of Burster. McLovin got the apron a little bit in the middle, 3 and 4. Burster now looks low on the low side. The run by McLovin on the high side might prevail here. It is not looking like so. Burster leads the lap, McLovin still has a nose. No, Burtster clears. McLovin
Yep.
back to second.
That was a good pass right there. That was a very aggressive but clean.
Right now riding 5 laps to go, coming to 4. Burster takes the lead. He had a very strong start to the season, had a very strong auto club, won that, already locked into the playoffs, then went to Atlanta, had a very good race there for Burster, but now has kind of a slow peak, or a slow, I guess you say crest here, as he's went low. Has not had a good past few weeks, but looking to rebound here at Las Vegas. If we look back here, right now one car who has made move to the front, Robbie in the 4, right now riding in the 9th position for Robbie. Right now has 13th Caleb behind him. That is followed by Billy Holcomb, his teammate, and Easy E looking to rebound from that, hitting the wall and taking the wall off 2 and getting caught up in that incident off 2 as well. 3 laps to go though.
There's a really big battle for the. Ooh, look at this battle for the lead on that. McLovin on the outside.
And McLovin on the outside of Burster. They're still side by side. McLovin will have the run. We're on board chasing you here, as he probably has the best vantage point for this battle on who he's going to go with. Now 2 laps to go in just stage 1. These guys are racing like it's the last lap. Oh, some contact maybe. Burster, a little bit of contact with the 8 of McLovin. They'll put McLovin a little bit up the track. McLovin will have to fall back in line. Burster's going to give him the high side again. McLovin pinches down the 6-6 Burster, side drafts him, actually come off a 4. Burster doors him again, and that puts him in the wall.
Ooh.
Chasing you might try to push him. He's going to look to the outside of the 8 of McLovin. Not going to do it. White flag here for stage 1. Burster being very aggressive for the stage 1. He's now doored the 8 twice here. We'll see what McLovin does. He might be very aggressive as we come off here of turn 2.
There's a big wreck behind in the
big
back.
wreck in the back.
Big wreck.
One car
NASCAR
around 78, 99. It appears Type Hazard in the 7, as that did end the stage there, as Burster will get the stage win, and we'll report that wreck. Yep, that will end the stage. We'll have the top 10 from stage 1. We'll report that wreck here, and a few drivers got a big break from that incident there. And right now, Burster, he was able to get that stage win. Very aggressive tactics there, but he gets the win. McLovin 2nd, chasing you 3rd. Coach Matt 4th. L. Griggs in the 21. He gets P5 there. Made a very good wreck avoidance. Brennan in P6, also great job avoiding that wreck. 7th is Billy Holcomb. 8th, Type Hazard. Easy E rebounded to 9th, and Caleb Hunt. Top 10. As that wreck there, it appeared that Type Hazard in the 7 got loose off the corner. He got loose off the corner off of 2 and went back into the field. Just ill-handling race car for the 7 there of Type Hazard. Yeah, and that caused the big one. We're back on rain stage 2 as Burster will take us back underway.
Back on point.
Oh, McLovin, never mind. McLovin looks like he maybe got advantage in the pits there. He makes a very aggressive walk in 66. You know McLovin's not happy with the 66 here.
No, he is not. There will probably be a I owe you later on moment.
Burster looking low. We know Burster is a very aggressive driver. That's just a little contact, maybe battle for 5th there, 74 and 9. But we know Burster's a very aggressive driver. He's also, one car 9 gets put in the wall again, and the 74 puts him in the wall, and that's going to cause almost a major pileup. Everybody avoids the 9 car. That is Coach Matt, who got the bad end of the stick there, got put in the wall twice there. And the caution's out.
Yeah.
Trying to get
game. Call a caution. Here we go.
Looks like the 89 of Vector Sniper also went around in that battle there. But yeah, just looks like the 78 might get a little tight off turn 4. Got the 9 into the wall, and unfortunately they were just switch bumpers. Nothing either could do there. That was our third caution of the day so far for the Sagebrush 150 at Las Vegas, and it's been a very exciting battle for the top 3 and inside the top 5. Just a few mistakes here and there, just giving us some yellows, letting us stack it back up. As we go back green, L. Griggs, it appears. He will have the lead, maybe he stayed out.
I don't know if that was the smartest thing to do, because if them guys behind him got fresh tires, he's going to get ran over.
Yeah, Griggs and Fireman, maybe also Koala, the 54, stayed out. Yes, those three stayed out. Griggs, Fireman, Koala. Oh, Fireman puts a block in the 54. That sends the 66. That causes a pileup. Wow. Deadpool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to say about that. Maybe the 38 got loose off of turn 2, trying to get another vantage point of that.
It looks like he looked like he got a little bit loose coming out of the corner and tried to correct it, maybe caught the nose, or he was just trying to protect his position maybe, or he just got ran over.
So what I'm looking here is they were 4 wide at the time being, and him and the 54 Koala hooked bumpers, and when we saw it, it looked like he just cut down on him. At that point, as I was looking at the onboard of Brennan here, who had a great vantage point to that, him and the 54 were already hitting. So not sure who maybe caused that, but just hooked bumpers from the 54 and 38 caused that, and unfortunately the 66 of Burster got the worst of it. As we'll go back underway here, I believe Griggs he stayed out again, if I'm not mistaken. And he did. Griggs right now still leading the race, trying some strategy. McLovin second. That's Fireman in third. Fourth, Brennan. Fifth is Jason. Let me see how many laps you have to go here, because this will be very exciting. Griggs maybe trying to pull some strategy, get some stage points here. He is on the bubble. I believe he is sitting P12 in the standings coming in today. 11 laps to go, so a lot of laps left. We'll see what Griggs does here.
Yep, just make sure he just keeps himself clean. I know there's guys behind him got a little bit of fresher tires.
Oh, Jason gets tight in turn 2. Turn 3, excuse me, gets into the 8 of McLovin. He washes up, does not cause any problems though. Good job by him avoiding all that. Griggs will lead another lap with Brennan in 19. He's looking for a strong run tonight. Brennan, one of the more consistent drivers in the series. As now you see Caleb Hunt moving in the 4th position, doing some aggressive blocking.
Oh, we got a big battle behind him. There's 3 wide, trying to push it 4 wide coming out the corner. Holy smokes, boys.
Well, we're also watching that battle for the lead. Griggs on the inside, McLovin on the outside. There's 2 cars under the inside wall, wrecking, unfortunately. As, Griggs pushes up, and as that happens, the caution comes out. 2-car incident there. That involved, see if we can get these 2 cars here. 61 of that is Joker Smoker, and I believe that is the 7 of Ty Hazard. Again, Ty has been, I believe that's his 3rd incident now that he's been involved in.
Man, tough. Again.
And I don't mean to keep saying this, but on my screen, I could have swore that the 8 was able to get ahead of the 21 there, but on the Brennan onboard, what it shows here is Griggs is still your leader, and he's going to try to keep that thing out up front as much as possible. Griggs has been, kind of a back top 10 maybe rounds kind of guy. Had a few top 10s this season, so he's got a few laps here, and he did pit, so I'll put him back to mid-pack. And here we go. Number 8 of McLovin will assume the lead once again at the 21 pits. Brennan on his outside in P2. Jason P3. Caleb Hunt P4 with KD running out your top 5 for the time being. There's another car, Red Leg. He's now up here alongside Cyber Cabonic, who had some troubles. He may have got sent to the back because of that last wreck. He is now back into the top 5.
Whoa.
As everybody trying to get to the inside as quick as possible. KD on the outside. He's trying to push teammate Jason back up to the front. Oh, 1 car out the outside wall. It's Easy E spins around. Coach Matt also involved. Only 1 car spins. Another car goes through the grass. NASCAR Extreme in the 68. 22 of Chasing You also goes through pit road. And that will bring out another yellow. Not sure what happened there. When I was able to cut my camera, the 78 either had made contact with the outside wall or was getting loose. Appeared from my point of view.
Yeah, I couldn't really see because I was looking at the battle up front and.
With that's another yellow here. As maybe some guys, we should restart with 2 to go here in stage 2. trying to do our best for a dual camera system. I'm trying to watch the front. Deadpool's mid-pack, backpack camera angle. That's what we're trying to go for here. Unfortunately, no. The onboards and us two is the only cameras we have. It's a tough job up here. You gotta be broadcaster, cameraman.
Yeah, we gotta do it all, right, brother?
Stat producer.
Yeah.
As we go back on the way here.
Still on point.
Yep, McLovin's still first, Jason second, Brennan third, Katie fourth, with Cyber in fifth. Is that's Redleg there in the sponsor list number 10, P6?
Yeah, he's in. Yep, he's running P6 right now.
He started in P18, not what he wanted, obviously. Usually starting near the top 10. As is a 2-lap shootout to the finish here.
All right, Billy Holcomb's going to get a run on Redleg. We got a battle towards this middle pack. It's going to be, he gets pinched up just a little bit. He's going to get pushed 3 wide, coming out the corner.
Oh, those are teammates. They're trying to work it out as we have 1 to go now. As McLovin leads, Billy, Jason second.
Yep. Billy ain't giving
Redleg much. Look at that battle.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Billy pushes up the track. Whoa, that's really close. Woohoo. They contact. Big wreck behind them. Holy smokes. NASCAR Extreme, Billy Holcomb. All get taken out.
And with that, that will end stage 2 here. Both stages ending under yellow.
Well, that will give Redleg a P6 finish stage.
With that, the top 10 for stage 2 go as this. You have McLovin will win stage 1 or stage 2, excuse me. Jason in P2, Katie P3, Brennan gets 4th, Cyber Cabonic, he's P5. After all that battling, Redleg, you said, he's 6th. Bertzer fought back to 7th. Tive Hazard, after a caution few laps ago, he's P8, Koala P9, and Joker Smoker in the 61, who qualified P19 tonight, will finish P10, stage 2. And yeah, I mean, you saw it there. You called it. Deadpool looked like the 61 got, or like 61, excuse me, the 74 got tight entering turn 1, pushed up all the way almost in the 3rd lane into the 10 of Redleg, which put the 21 of Griggs unfortunately in the wall. And with that ended stage 2. There is some strategy once again. The top 4 stay out, and with that, that puts Easy E in the lead, chasing you in 2nd, Robbie Racing in 3rd, and Coach Matt in P4. As that's McLovin P5. The first cars on fresh tires.
Whoa, wait a minute. Redleg lost connection.
As far as see from the 10 of Redleg, finished P6 stage 2. It will not be he'll be finishing P20 for tonight's race, so that disconnect. But right now, Easy E leads, pushes up a little bit, chasing you and McLovin, going to get good runs on him. We'll see what happens here. Easy E going to stay on the high side. McLovin looking low. He's going to run the middle lane here. Chasing you. That is his former teammate. Chasing you an independent now, but he might try to push his former teammate. As McLovin, no help on the bottom, will force to go back to battle for 2nd. It's Easy E continues to lead.
You get such a good run off of turn 2 going down the back strokes. You carry so much momentum off that high side. It's unbelievable.
Easy E blocking McLovin here, wanting to keep that position. He knows he has old tires. Going to do the best he can to keep this lead. Goes into turn 1. Great maneuver by McLovin. Yep, slow up the track. McLovin clears him for the lead. Oh, chasing you a little bit into the wall there. Trying to get back going. Unfortunately, in front of Robbie. Let's come off turn 4. McLovin starting to get a gap here. Robbie Racing looking low. Not able to do anything. They're 3 wide behind him. A little contact there. Robbie into the back of the 78. He'll make him push up, unfortunately, into that top side. Easy E going to look high. Oh, Chasing you gets loose off the corner. Almost wrecks the 78. Great save by Easy and Chasing there, but unfortunately, another Here to Win eSports car. That is KD being pushed by another Here to Win eSport car. That is Birdster with Jason right behind. And they're all these cars owned by Mike Bross here, looking to battle.
Yeah.
Oh, Bird pushes, almost got shoved in there, no contact. Katie will go up the track. As we even pay attention to this battle, the number 8 of McLovin has gapped the rest of this field.
Big time. McLovin's like, all right, you boys, go back there and race. I'll just drive off into the sunset.
Yep, look at this gap behind him. They're going to go back to the main pack because a lot of battles are happening here. On board NASCAR Extreme, he has a great vantage point to all of this racing here. Burster loose off of turn 2. He goes down to the apron. He will save it coming back up, requesting some space from other drivers, and he gets it. Great save. Only, I believe the driver that hurt the most. Yep, that's number 99, Jason. Trying to give him room, pushed up. That slid on the 7 of Ty Hazard, and they're 3 by 3 in front of the 68 and the 74.
Well, I called it before the race. It was going to be 3 wide race, and I called it.
Still on board the NASCAR Extreme race. He has probably the best viewpoint of all this, as we now have 47 laps to go in Stage 3. On board now with the number 13 of Caleb Hunt, 54 of Koala, pushes up into the 7. That slows them both down. Everybody trying to get going here. Robbie Racing trying to work the high side with help from 5 of KD, 7 of Ty Father trying to make his way up there and help. As one person who wants to see us go green, of course, McLovin. Ooh, one car loose off of turn 2. That appears to be 66 of Bertster. Goes down and unfortunately got the 39 there, and they'll push him into the 99 of Jason. All these guys getting spread out here, really or stuck up here.
Yeah. Yep. Man, NASCAR Stream has the best point advantage of this whole mess.
And it looks like the 66 did not get loose there. He kind of just went down and blocked the 39 of Cyber. So, won't be surprised. Oh, it looks like we have some more contact for the second. Chasing You and Easy E, they're struggling to get going here. As now Burster moves into second, and Cyber now looking to get back at him. He's looking to get inside closer to that top 3. As, yep, Cyber looks low on Chasing You. Oh, Chasing You almost puts him in the grass. Wow.
So NASCAR Stream's going to start trying to pick his way through this pack of cars as well. Ooh, you got a car all the way up against the wall.
Oh, 3 wide. Can they save it? Contact. And that's going to cause a big one. Wreck. Trying another advantage point happen here. There was 2 separate incidents here. This number 78 of Easy E got loose all by himself, and he spun all by himself. Didn't collect anybody. But then, let me see if we can get another advantage point. There were 3 wide, the main wreck. 99 Jason put it 3 wide, and looks like they just did not have enough room there. There were 3 by 3 coming off turn 2, and that just wasn't enough room for error. And a few errors is what happened, unfortunately. As that is now, I believe that is our 6th caution of the race, if I'm not mistaken here. And McLovin, you know he is not the happiest about that, as he had a major lead on the rest of the field.
Yeah, if that thing would have stayed green through pit cycles, he would have had an even bigger lead. Alright, let's rack and stack them one more time.
Yep, McLovin will lead. Burster will ride in P2. P3 belongs to Chasing You. P4 Cyber. P5 KD. You know Cyber, he's probably can't be the happiest with the 66. As the 66 almost looking for a dive bomb in the trial for the lead. Not gonna be able to happen. Is Chasing You. Now looking, ooh, Chasing You. Look to let in Burster there. Stacks up the inside line. Oh, one car around in the back. 89 of Expert Sniper goes around, collects 21 of L. Griggs, 61, barely avoids it. That's Joker Smoker. And that will create another caution. From what I saw, it looks like the Sniper just got a little bit loose off turn 2. You know, these fresh tires, obviously a little cold, as some say, but caused him to be very icy on the track. He got a little loose off turn 2, and into the 21 of L. Griggs. We'll bring out our 7th caution of the night here.
Yeah, sometimes they'll do the tires a little bit cold, and they have no heat in them on that hot track. Causes you to kind of feel like you're ice skating more like you're driving on asphalt.
Back underway, McLovin will lead. Birds right behind him in second. As chasing you, P3, that's KD fourth and fifth. Battle between Easy and Cyber. Looks like Cyber will get the advantage here as they head off into turn 2. And no, Easy gets a strong run off turn 2. And we'll clear. Most of you guys single file here. We got a few double wide racing here. There's a few cars push up into turn 2. Look at that 54 of Koala will get in the wall. I believe that was 99 of Jason as well, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, it was.
It was.
Jason looking to try to get back up front here. We know he has a fast car. Burster looking low on the 8 of McLovin. He's been battling almost all the race long. Burster won stage 1. McLovin got the pole and won stage 2. They've been the drivers of the night. As they're single file for almost the entirety of the top 12, it appears. Some double wide racing going on outside the top 15. Into turn 2, McLovin looks like they're single file for the most part. Coach Matt making his way up. Easy E P4 on a great run once again as we now have 30. We're coming to 32 laps to go here.
You still have that stream up, and how many laps do they have on fuel? If you don't mind me asking.
22 laps of gas at the moment. So they do have to pit one more time if this goes green. There is no fuel strategy in play. But not really some strategy, but Easy E right now battling for P4 with teammate KD on a great run tonight. Ooh, KD looks like maybe getting a little shove from the 9 of Coach Matt. And that caused him to slow down. Robbie Racing trying to find somewhere to go as they're now bound for P4, except it's the 9 of Coach Matt now. As Easy goes down, looks like maybe to block him. And that caused them to stack up. Wow.
I don't think somebody was happy with that move.
Coach Matt will clear him.
Yeah.
Now a battle for, they single file out for the top 5. Now a battle for 6. Robbie on the inside, Katie on the outside. He clears them for P6. As now you have Katie in P7, that's Cyber P8, NASCAR Extreme P9. Battle for 10th is between Jason, trying to make his way back up to the front. He was 14th, just 2 laps ago. Now it's Koala, now P11. It's Ty Hazard as well, trying to make his way back to the front. It's easy. Oh, loose off of turn 2, gets in the outside wall. Robbie Racing will go to his inside as well as Katie. That puts Robbie to P5, Katie to P6, and now NASCAR Extreme will battle for P7. As Easy, he'll get around the corner and he will clear him for P7. As Easy now looking back for 6 is battling Katie. Those are teammates.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Still battling hard. Ooh, one car down, way down low down there. Like Billy Holcomb in the back. We loose off turn 2. Easy will clear Katie, it appears. Yes, he does. Put the 78 into P6. The 5 goes back to 7th. Now NASCAR Extreme and Cyber. Oh, one car on the outside wall is the 13 of Caleb Hunt. Single car spin into the outside wall. Go back to him. He gets it going as we stay green.
Staying green right now. The front 3 are just pulling away from the rest of them. And I think McLovin's kind of pulling away from the other 2 a little bit here.
As we still keep getting those guys single file for the top 3, so we're going to pay attention to the battles here. As Coach Matt now into P4 once again. This is the first race, I believe, since Kentucky where he has not pretty much dominated the race. That was a great, whoa, a lot of stack ups here. The 78.5 into the outside wall. That lets the 68, the 39, the 99, the 7, they all almost get by him as they're 3 wide off of turn 4.
Yep. Coach
Oh, the 78 into the outside wall. Easy.
In the outside wall. We read each other's mind.
Yep, trying to see how this started. Looks like maybe some slight contact between the 99 and the 78. Those two are teammates. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. But Brennan, he was unfortunately right behind the number 99 of, or 78 of Jason. So, or 78 of E, excuse me. But the guys get the best out of that. You have now up to P6 is NASCAR Extreme, up to P7 is Cyber, and now battling for 8th is the 7 and the 99. All 4 drivers have been up front at some point tonight, looking to get back up there, as well as KD also was up front at some point tonight.
Yep.
Easy, unfortunately, has now pretty much lost the draft here, or the pack, if you will. It's a low draft might be draft between these cars. And as we said, that top 3, we're going to peek at this top 3 real quick, as they're just still very even. Burster and Chasing You, former teammates, have now caught the 8 of McLovin. Oh, we had one car on the outside wall, just about a corner back. The 19 of Brennan made contact with the 74 of Billy Holcomb. That put him into the outside wall and will send Brennan way back behind.
Coach Matt just got put in the outside wall.
Coach Matt, there are a lot of things happening on track here. Are you sure it's Coach Matt? Coach Matt is still in P4. Are you sure it's Coach Matt? Dipple?
No, oh. No, the cars look so much. I think it was the
Jason.
Sorry, Jason. Yeah, it was Jason.
Jason 99. Oh, one car on the apron in turn 2. 89 of Expert Sniper. He keeps it down there. Saved his car.
I apologize for that. Those cars look so alike. It ain't even funny. Yeah, it's the 99.
One thing you're probably wondering, on my screen, the 99 is running a different scheme than he is for everybody else's. There's pains to being 18. Let's just say that. You can't see some schemes on NASCAR Heat 5, and it hurts on the inside. But anyway, 7 of Type Hazard on the outside wall. He spins. Type Hazard once again will spin on the outside wall. Jason gets collected. Cars scattering everywhere. 61's collected. 54 involved. 89. Whoa, almost killed the 7 there. And whoa, no yellow. Brennan barely avoided it in the 19, but that is no yellow. Looks like Ty maybe just got loose off turn 2 once again.
There's a battle
Whoa,
for
as
lead.
we switch cameras, battle for the lead, almost 3 wide off turn 2. Burster getting help from Chasing You on the inside. McLovin on the outside, he pinches him down. Oh, the 22 gets a shot to the 66, that pushed him into the 8 of McLovin. McLovin on the high side, can't do anything, almost contact with the 22. As McLovin here is, he's kind of fighting a 2v1 battle, as these guys most likely are working together.
Ooh, McLovin drives it in hard and shoves Brewster up the track a little bit.
You know he's not going to be happy here, as these two battle all race.
Oh, these two are just, these two are running like it's the last 5 laps at this point. We still got to make a pit stop here.
Burster goes back to the low side move, trying to do a crossover. Not going to work. He'll push up into the 22 of Chasing You, and they both keep it out of the walls. Burster gets loose off turn 2, goes down to the apron, and tires could be a worry here as Mumble with Brennan. He right now, his right rear is at 16, and as the lag delay with the stream, probably now about 13 with where he is on track. As McLovin now has a nice gap.
Because there's a 10-second delay.
Yep. As we're coming to 18 laps to go, Chasing You appeared to signal that he was pitting. And there comes that road. 22 of Chasing You does pit. Everybody else behind him appears to stay out. And Chasing You, the only car to pit so far, and he can make it the rest of the race on fuel. But tires are kind of a worry here because he pits so early into his run.
Yeah.
It appears the 19 of Brennan. Oh, sorry about that. 19 of Brennan will also pit. I'm trying to see who else is coming down pit road here. There's a lot of cars signaling. 539, they all signal. Brennan pits, as we said. Behind Brennan, 54 K Walla, he will also pit. Appears to be the 9 of Coach Matt. He pits. More cars coming down pit road. And as we said, the 5 and the 39, they signaled. They also pit there. McLovin still out front with Burster yet to pit.
Yeah, they're coming down to get some of the fresh tires, but McLovin looks like he signaled. He's coming down this lap.
McLovin in the 8. Coming up here. Let's see how clean his entry is here. He comes down and will get in there nice and clean. Oh! Birdster hits him into pit road. That may have just costed both drivers the win because they both flew into pit road. And nothing you can do if you're McLovin. You know, if McLovin did speed there, you know he has to be furious, as we'll be watching these pit times here very closely to see if he sped there.
If he did, it's not going to be really happy after this race in that Discord.
And McLovin, he's been in there for a while. It appears that the 8 did... actually, I think he's probably fine. 66. It looks like the 8 did not speed there. 66. And, okay, so it appears that the 8 did not speed, and the 66 of Birdster did speed on pit road there. So unfortunate for Bird as he flew into pit road, and good break there for McLovin, as maybe he hit him after. McLovin maybe got hit after he already hit the cone. But either way, Chasing You with his early pit stop will come out and assume the lead for the time being. But right now, as we're on the onboards of everybody, his car's pit, NASCAR Extreme, CV FD Fireman, he pits. It appears right now Robbie Racing is your leader, as he is now just coming down pit road. Want to stay out, lead some laps here. Have the fresh tires for the very end. Robbie Racing right now your leader. And see if anybody else has stayed out for the time being, as tires will be a factor more than fuel. As, yes, Burster right now back here with Brennan. I remember Brennan was caught up in an incident, and that's why he's so far back. So Burster, his race must be done for the night, as we might have had some other cars speed here. I believe the 99 of Jason, he might have sped as well.
That's tough break.
Robbie Racing comes out, as you see on your screen. We're Coach Matt, the top 3 right now. As actually hold Caleb Hunt. Actually, is he just not coming off pit road? Okay, Caleb Hunt did stay out. He did lead a lap. 13 of Caleb Hunt. But right now, your leader, number 22 of Chasing You, as right now on way fresher tires though. McLovin, it's only a 2-car battle. McLovin makes it look easy to the inside of Chasing You and clears him before we even get it out of our mouths. McLovin back to the lead.
Yeah. He's got about 2 or 3 laps fresher tires than Chasing You.
Indeed, I would say.
That makes all the difference in the world.
I'm trying to count this up here. The gap here, Deadpool, as I don't believe Birdster, because Birdster is, we're on board Birdster here. He's not like that big of a gap away from McLovin. I'm not sure. Because usually, of course, when you get speeding penalty, it is an extra 15 seconds to your pit stop. But he's not 15 seconds back. I'm not sure if maybe. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, he went in there flying, so we'd assume he sped. But there's not, unless he came in for 2 tires potentially, maybe to cut some time off of that.
Maybe. I just don't know if that. I mean, if he did, but that's going to hurt him even more. Because you're going to lose so much time.
Correct. I mean, like I said, he is. Burster is right now in P. I'm trying to get this. Brennan is P10 right now, so 9th, 8th. And he's in P7 right now, and he is, like I said, he is not that 15-second gap back. So it's. I'm not sure what happened here. He's keeping up with Robbie, who has really fresh tires, and staying even with Easy E. So we're going to have to get some information on that. I'm not sure what the deal is with the 66. I mean, like I said, he's not that big of a gap back to where he sped.
I'm puzzled on this one too, just as much as you are.
Okay, I think. I mean, my best guess is that he sped and then took 2 tires. That's my best guess, because he is losing some time to Robbie. But he's. I mean, I'm just confused here. I'm not sure what to say. I mean, because like I said, he's not that big of a gap back. To where if he sped. And he didn't wreck on pit road. He just kind of he went in there really fast. So we'll see.
Yep.
We'll ask some questions here. But right now we'll keep going to our leader here as McLovin. Oh, we're just chasing. Bears Chase, you might have had an incident there. As he is now back to third. As second place now, Coach Matt. And unfortunately, Coach Matt, he's going to have to potentially see his driver winning 3 in a row, which is great as a team owner, but when you have potential to win 3 weeks in a row, you kind of hate to see it. But right now, we are coming to, try to get the report on that, on the lap counter, but right now it is McLovin here putting on one heck of a show in his number 8 car, as he is about to lap the number 89 of Expert Sniper, who goes low and gives him plenty of room. As we're coming to 7 laps to go, it appears 7 to go as we're coming is McLovin. Major gap as chasing you. I'm not sure what's. I know if you do remember correctly, chasing you pit very early into the run. So we'll see what happens.
The chase view, the tire fall up here is just tremendous. I mean, it's 2 or 3 laps makes all the difference in the world. It really does.
Close bell here. Ooh, is Easy E. As we just switched to him, they're battling hard here. That is for trying to get this position. Appears this is for the 7th position. Easy E and NASCAR Extreme. Both drivers believe that NASCAR Extreme in the top 12 has a decent point gap over 13, excuse me. Easy E needing every point he can get. So both drivers different stipulations as these guys are now coming up on 66 Birdster. As Easy pushes up and puts the 68 into the wall.
Uh-oh. NASCAR's not going to be happy about that one.
And one car we're going to patrol here, the number 19 of Brennan, right now appears to be nearly half a lap short on gas. Remember, he pit very early. He tried to pinpoint it, maybe tried to take the least amount of gas as possible. But right now he is looking to be troubled on gas here as he's about a turn short. As we now have 5 laps to go here in the finale, or the finish of the Sagebrush 150, as we're now on 7th place, Easy E, battling 68 of NASCAR Extreme. Everywhere else, it's single file throughout the track. So, and it's just to have it, we have both drivers side by side on camera. As Easy E goes in there, moves him up the track, shows his displeasure for pushing him up. NASCAR Extreme still on the quarter panel, and they're still door banging it. Easy comes back down, and they're almost going to wreck here for the 7th. They're still hitting doors.
Oh, they touch again going into 1.
And Easy, he tried to hit him again.
Touch it again.
As Brennan now in the mix. This is the battle for 7th.
Yeah.
As you know, we kind of expect the 68 to give some payback. As 78, he's not happy now. He's going to go ahead and move the 19 up the track. Brennan, kind of an innocent bystander.
Brendan's like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. Don't bring me into this.
That's right.
Leave me out of it. I'm trying to save fuel here.
Yep, as we now have 3 laps to go, coming to 2 to go, as this battle's still not finished yet. As Easy, loose off the corner, gets the outside wall, and that might just end the battle for Easy E. As we're going to go back to the front here as McLovin. While we were watching all this, McLovin has been leading by a very big gap. 7-type hazard, it appeared, had to make another pit stop, unfortunately. But we now have 2 laps to go, and McLovin, Coach Matt is the closest car behind him. That's right, he has a car in front of him, about the same gap as McLovin is behind him. As 2 laps to go, McLovin looking to go 3 in a row here. He said, remember, we've said in the pre-show, he didn't like how he won Watkins Glen. Wasn't a dirty, he kind of just... Oh, whoa.
Oh, it's over.
Is there a caution, or were we a lap behind on stream? A caution came out!
No way!
I'm trying to find out what the caution was for.
What was it? Oh, Coach, if that's a caution, McLovin has got to be furious.
And we were coming to 1 lap to go, and I'm not sure what the caution was on. There was nothing shown on Brennan's onboard. I'm not sure who it was on. I cannot tell you. We'll try to get some questions in the post-race show, as we might have some angry drivers. But an easy win for McLovin just got a lot harder. So you might see some guys stay out here.
I'm gonna go right now and try to I'm gonna go and
Yep.
find it right now and see where I can find it right
And it
now.
appears a few cars stayed out as Cyber and Robbie will pilot the front row. Billy Holcomb, right now P3. P4 is Fireman. P5, the freshest guy, best tires. That's McLovin. As we have 2 to go once again. Cyber trying to get his first one. See it chasing you. Gets the apron. He'll lose. Oh, it gets into Coach Matt. It gets into Fireman. Nothing. Fireman. Oh, Fireman comes back into the field. He'll get himself involved. Single car spin, it appears. No, 2-car wreck, and that bring out a yellow. Caught up in that as well appears to be 89 of Sniper. And I mean, there's nothing you can do there. Chasing you just gets the apron. That forces the 9 up high. He gets into the 9, gets into 38. 38 hits the wall and brings it right back down into the 89. But I mean, this is a somewhat clean race, a respectable race. Might get a little wild here, as you hate to see from a league owner standpoint, but for a broadcaster and from a watcher standpoint, you're about to see some wild racing.
Yeah, it's about to get very hectic, very crazy, really fast. Especially McLovin's not very happy. You're gonna know he's gonna do everything he can to try to take what was his to begin with until it got stolen from him. So,
as it appears, a few cars pit there. Maybe couldn't make it on fuel. Billy Holcomb will assume the lead. He stayed out once again. McLovin, fresh tires, second. Coach Matt, P3. P4 is chasing you. P5, Birdster. As Birdster looks at to put 3 wide into turn 1 below the apron and could not get there. So there's still double foul into turn 2, or turn 1, and I just got scared by my co-caster. But anyway,
sorry about that.
Is that Easy E 3 wide as Coach Matt will contact with the 74 Billy Holcomb. Easy E 4 wide.
4 wide.
Behind McLovin.
Oh!
They're going to have to slow it down.
They get through it. They got through it.
Yep,
they held it. Here comes chasing you.
Oh, 1 car on
He's
the outside
gonna
wall.
get
Billy
you.
Holcomb. Major wreck in the back. Robbie's involved. L. Griggs.
Another caution. Or was that the end?
That might have ended the race. And it appears here, maybe Jason pushed up a little bit in the 68, and that caused, and that's another yellow. That is another yellow.
Oh, man.
So from my point of view, it looks like the 99 of Jason might have pushed up the emptiest. I mean, there were 3 wide. I'll come off 4, very tight space. Push up a little bit in the 68 of NASCAR Extreme. That got into the 78 of Billy Holcomb, and that's what caused the pile up there. As Robbie Racing was leading the race, second place just a few minutes ago, and is now involved in that wreck. L. Griggs, K. Walla, 61 of Joker Smoker, all involved. As McLovin once again got out to a big lead again, and a caution comes out. So when the race should have ended, you know, I guess you could say 3 cautions ago, we're still racing here at Las Vegas. As right now McLovin.
Oh, I want to say if McLovin pulls this out, it's going to be a really good post-race interview.
I say he's had to fight his way back to the lead. That's back underway. McLovin first, chasing you second. Coach Matt third. Easy E fourth. Birdster fifth. That's Jason sixth. He also is still in it. Oh, Cyber in the middle of the pack gets the apron, stacks at the inside line. They keep it green. Chasing you on the outside. Coach Matt
Coach
inside.
Matt's on the bottom, going. Yeah, we're trying to pass. Chasing you down the back stretch. He's got Brewster behind him. Easy's on the outside pushing, chasing you.
McLovin has a big gap here.
McLovin's coming to get the white flag. Finally!
This race will end this lap. 1 to go. Brought to you by Speedway Collective. McLovin looking to get done. Coach Matt not going to give up, though, as the 78 gets pushed up the track. 22 push him up. Or 3 wide back here as they're trying to make it out here clean.
Man, that is crazy back there behind. One last corner, McLovin.
Coach Matt can't get there, and unfortunately he'll have to finish second again to his driver. McLovin from the middle of the pack back up front will win the Sagebrush 150 at Las Vegas finally after a lot of yellows, and he knows there'll be some
more restarts.
Yep, so we'll be happy about that one, unfortunately. Finishing order here tonight as McLovin gets it done again. 3 in a row for the number 8. As here is your finishing order before we get drivers in here for post-race interviews. Trying to get the top 10. As here we go, McLovin P1. Coach Matt second. Easy E will get third. Fourth Birdster. Fifth will be Jason. Sixth Chasing You. Seventh KD. Eighth Cyber. Ninth Caleb Hunt. 10th Brennan. That Here to Win esports team. Their drivers were third through fifth, seventh, and ninth. And their former driver was sixth. So a great point save for that team. As we said, 10th place Brennan. As we go to the back half of the field.
That's a tough break for NASCAR Extreme because he was having a top 10 and all that caution came out and the wreck just messed him up.
Yep, Ty Hazard P11. One thing about Ty Hazard, he was 2 laps down in the 19th position when that caution came out. And so those many cautions caused him to go to, he'll finish 11th tonight, so great rebound for him. El Griggs 12th, Robbie Racing 13th, K Walla 14th, Billy Holcomb 15th. We have 16 Choke Smokers, 17th NASCAR team, as you said, was 7th before the caution came out. He'll finish 17th. Fireman 18th, Expert Sniper 19th, and Redleg 66 laps down, lagged out in P20. So we get top 3 in here. A little blue screen. Sorry that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back for post-race interviews. All right, we are getting. All right, top 3 are getting in here slowly but surely. Make sure for you guys, make sure Pro Audios are set to allow. We will start from 3rd and work our way up, just waiting on Coach Matt. And Coach Matt is here, so everybody make sure Pro Audios are set to allow, so that everybody on YouTube can hear you. And with that, we'll start with 3rd place, Easy. Easy is your set to allow, and you got a copy.
Hello, I do have a copy.
All right, Easy. P3, first top 3 of the season. This was a record night for you, if you will. Had your best starting position of, I believe it was P5, if I'm not mistaken, or P6.
I started P9.
Oh, P9. Oh, excuse me. Well, yes. A little wrong on that. But anyway, worked your way to the front, P3. We were watching your battle there before that yellow came out. If that's, we're going to ask you that question next. But first top 3 of the season, how do you feel, man?
Feels amazing. I did it nice and clean. Didn't it? It was a hell of a battle. The whole race. It was a great race.
For sure, very exciting. A little caution sprinkled in stage 1, same thing stage 2, and same thing for stage 3. Quite clean. And we got green flag pit stops in, and just I'm not sure what happened with Want to Go. If do you know what happened with Want to Go that caused the yellow? Because we were looking, but Deadpool nor neither me could figure out what happened with 1 lap to go that caught the yellow. Do you was there anybody in your party or anything happened?
I believe that was me. I was coming out of 4, and my car got loose coming out. And I just couldn't control it. It went right. It just went from left to right. I couldn't
Oh,
Couldn't do nothing, and it came out as a caution. I was on the apron, so I was hoping it wouldn't, but it came out as a caution and kept our dreams alive, actually. So,
for sure. Deadpool, do you have any questions for our third place finisher?
Well, my question is what was going on between you and NASCAR Extreme exactly?
oh,
um,
we were battling.
it looked
We
like
were,
y'all were having some fun.
bro, my heart, that thing was going. I was like, I refuse for you to pass me. That's how I just, I don't know. I was happy to have a battle when I was by myself. You know what I mean? And he came, and he was trying.
Yeah, that was a good race from
Yes, it
you.
was.
Congratulations on your best finish of the season in that P3 and bringing that car home there.
Thank you.
All right, for sure, Easy. Thank you for your time in the booth. This was Easy E, driver number 78, Toyota Supra. Season best finish of third tonight here at Las Vegas.
Thank you, guys.
Next we go to you're welcome. Next we go to P2 here, Coach Matt, who unfortunately, but it's a good thing. Another P2 finish, another interview for Coach Matt, but he has to watch one of his drivers win again, and it was McLovin. Coach Matt, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Coach Matt, once again, another top three finish. Very consistent run for you tonight. Start of the race, seemed to get caught up in the incidents, nothing really of your own fault there. And then fought your way back to a P2 finish. You were second, before that last yellow happened, or I guess the first of the last yellows, on one to go. And you were second then. Looks like you had some trouble getting back to second, but you're able to do it as everybody was making very aggressive moves, which you obviously know is going to happen with two to go. How was your race in your eyes?
Well, I know in the first couple stages it definitely wasn't the race I wanted to have. I was having some success on the high side in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I kept getting pinched up in the wall. And then I think it was in the middle of the second stage. There was just a huge pack that I was stuck behind, and I had to keep letting up because there's nowhere to go. So there wasn't any point in forcing anything. But there at the end, like I said, McLovin was maybe a foot from the line and the caution came out, and it happened again where he was at the line and the caution came out, and so I was starting to have flashbacks to a couple times when that happened to me, and I was getting kind of concerned because I knew there's going to be some guys that stayed out. I knew there's going to be guys that made super aggressive moves, so I did what I could just to push him and do what we could for the team. And to really make sure that he could get out there and take off because he had the fastest car by a mile tonight. I mean, whenever we had a long run, he was gone. Nobody could keep up with him, myself included. So, and yeah, this is what his third win in a row. And the past few races, I've had really solid runs, at the beginning. But there's no jealousy over here, man. Like I said, I wouldn't be half the driver I am today if it went for McLovin and everything he's taught me. So I'll finish second to him, in a heartbeat. Definitely no issues over on this side. And yeah, I mean, he was the fastest car by a mile tonight, man.
For sure, as we were looking we were watching. There was one point in the race we were just watching second on back because McLovin had about a 3-second lead on second, and we wanted to catch all the battles. So very strong run by McLovin. But Coach Matt, once again, another consistent finish for you tonight. Once again, I ask you this question. I feel like every week. Does your good finish tonight give you momentum going into tomorrow?
I mean, you hope so, but for whatever reason, I just have not been able to transfer my success over in this thing to the Cup side. McLovin and Max and Taddy, those guys seem to be up front consistently, and I've been struggling, and that's one of the things I've tried to work on. But when you just look at the names, that are on that roster up in the Cup Series, I mean, the fact that I'm even on that roster, means a lot to me. So. I'm going to do what I can, try to improve. Vegas really isn't, a strong suit for me. Not really a track that I've had a ton of success at. I think second might be my best finish here, but yeah, I mean Watkins Glen going into that track was one of the tracks that I love to race at. And I thought I had about a top 5 car there, but just kept getting caught up in accidents and caught back in traffic. And Daytona, I was sitting third and try to get a run going. At the end, trying to get the win after I got jumped on the restart by Mike and Fluffy. So I feel like I've got a chance to get some decent finishes, on the Cup side, but I know that just where I'm at talent-wise, I've got to work extremely hard to get, even a chance at get a decent finish there.
For sure, excuse me. Deadpool, do you have any questions for our second place finisher?
Well, all right. Congratulations on your P2, Coach Matt. You mentioned the high line earlier, of running it. I mean, you were one of the few drivers that actually would go up high and would run that outside line. And also, overall, though, I know you got caught up in some stuff. How did your car feel overall, tonight in your run? I mean, tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, the way the track is in both, especially 1 and 2, it's so bumpy, and if you don't enter the turn perfectly, your car is going to wash up. And so I found to where I wasn't hitting it consistently like I needed to. Like I said, McLovin's got this track down to a science, and he hits it at this perfect angle, and he's able to keep it and hold it down low. And I felt like every time I tried to hold it at the bottom, I was washing up and scrubbing speed. So especially when I was back in traffic and people were checking up in front of me, I found it to where I was gaining position and gaining, just huge momentum and huge runs on corner exit, taking the high side, breathing it just for a split second, and then flooring it and just doing everything I could to keep it straight coming out of the corners. And I was able to, like I said, get some momentum up there and carry some pretty decent speed on corner exit. So that's why I was testing it up there, just just for how the track is and how bumpy it is in 1 and 2, and even in 3 and 4. I was, like I said, didn't qualify well, didn't have a great stage 1 and 2, so I was trying to find speed anywhere I could, and that's where I found it.
Well, you did a good job, and I mean, you made it. I mean, it's not easy running out there, but you did a good job tonight, and really, really good job overall. I mean, you boys have been just dominating the last several weeks. I mean, everybody's catching you and your team.
Yeah, I say when it comes to McLovin, I mean, I tried telling those guys he's Cup talent. He was my second pick for a reason, and he's going to show it every week until somebody's able to step up and do something about it. So. I mean, you got to watch out for him every week, both in the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series. So.
Oh, I know. I've been on the racetrack with McLovin, and I mean, me and him, when we race, we're always right there together. And he's a heck of a guy to talk to, be around. I mean, so are you. So, good job tonight, brother.
No, I appreciate it, bro.
Coach Matt, nice job tonight. P2 finish. Once again, another consistent finish. Another great night for the Montgomery Motorsports team. We will see you tomorrow night. And next another driver we will also be seeing tomorrow night, McLovin, who sat on pole, won stage 2, fought hard for stage 1, but then came home with the W after looking like he was almost got screwed there at the very end. McLovin, 3 in a row, 1 Watkins Glen, Daytona, and now Las Vegas, 3 completely different track types. How you feeling?
Yeah, man, feeling really good. I was very confident coming into the night. Did a lot of work to the car. Very, very proud of Matt, too, as I just want to first talk about him. He is, over the last few months, dude, the amount of leaps and bounds that guy's made working on his stuff and getting faster is ridiculous. I give nothing but shout-outs to Matt. He's a hell of a driver, and he's got a lot of wins coming his way as well. But the car was good, really, really, really good after about 5 laps. Like, I couldn't ask for a better car personally. It did everything I needed to do. Had some good battles there with Birdster for a little bit. Went back and forth. There was like one little point that was a little fun. He tapped me in the bumper, got me up in 1 and 2. So I went back and got him in 1 and 2 the next lap. We had some good battling. I was going to admit, I was a little, there in stage 3, Slade, when, he blew a tire going into the pits. I thought my race was over.
Yeah, I did.
Continue. That's what happened. That's what would happen.
Yeah, he blew a tire when he was locking it down, and he slid right into me. And I'm gonna clip it and go back and look at it because I don't know how I didn't get a speeding penalty there. But overall, great race. The first 2 stages were a little iffy with the amount of cautions, but I mean, overall, I couldn't ask for a better car. It was some really good green flag racing in stage 3 as well.
For sure, man. We were talking about that, and one thing I was hoping to get a word on Birdster because didn't know if he sped or not, but I guess now knowing that he blew the tire, even with damage off, for people who don't know this, even with damage off, if you blow a tire, it will still give you damage to your car that you do have to repair. So now that makes sense that Birdster, because we were talking about it, because he wasn't 15 plus back. He didn't get a speeding penalty to us from the distance wise, but he was still running as fast as the cars on fresh tires. So that's good to know that he had to repair damage for his blown tire. And like I said, even with damage off, if you do blow a tire, you do still get damage. You do have to pit repair that. But 3 in a row, man, you've had a really good stretch here. Trying to bring some in the Cup Series. Are you looking forward to tomorrow night?
Yeah, man, I feel like I got another good piece for tomorrow night. I've been working on it. I'm hoping I'm aiming for top 5s, top 10s, man. A lot of great talent up there, and I'm just trying to stay competitive. I know I had a really good run in Kentucky, getting 5th there, and I'm really just trying to repeat that the same kind of runs every week. Watkins Glen was a little tough because of my own doing. Got caught in some stuff and wrecked a couple times. I really felt like I had a top 3, top 5 car there. And then, of course, at Daytona, you seen the clip. That was fun. I was just riding around at 14th, and then had a fun save of my own. But I just took what I could get there, and now I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Actually, I think I have a really good chance at a good finish.
For sure, man. Dipple, you have any questions for our race winner?
Yeah, Bubba, congratulations on your 3rd win in a row. You were my pick to win the race tonight, and good job.
Thank you.
Oh, man, dude, I'm telling you, that was rough when the caution came out twice, coming close to the line. I was like, oh, man, I thought you were going to get screwed. I really did. I was worried. But your car looked excellent, dude. It didn't matter if you were on the bottom, the middle, the high side. You just, car looked like it was on rails and it was flying.
Yes, sir. The car, that's one of the things you really got to focus on when you have any race car, if you can, is you want to be able to have multi grooves for it. If someone's riding the bottom, you got to be able to go high. You know, if someone's gonna wrap the top like Birdster and Chasing You were doing, you got to be able to get momentum at the bottom. Especially at a track like Vegas, you got to have that car wound up and able to run in a few different areas, or you're really not ever going to be able to pass somebody.
For sure, McLovin. Thank you for your time in the booth once again. All top three drivers, congrats on your 3rd win in a row, 3rd win of the season. Making a statement here in the National Series, looking for that first Cup win. However, as we'll see if you can do it tomorrow night at Las Vegas, as the Cup Series heads there tomorrow night for race number 7 of the season for them as well. But for me and Dipple for the booth tonight, it was a lot of fun. The race overall, not a caution fest until the very end, which cautions bring cautions. But overall, cautions sprinkled in with the race for the first 98% of it, and then the end, unfortunately, we had a wreck with 1 to go, which usually I'm not sure how that how a caution can let 1 to go. You know, it should just end the race. But with that ended up bringing 3 more yellows and some exciting restarts and some help for some, and unfortunately some others got hurt in that. But with that, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Should be Jimster and Koala in the booth as the Pocono Raceway Cup Series heads to Las Vegas. Once again, congrats to McLovin on his 3rd win in a row, 3rd win of the season. Congrats to Coach Matt Easy on their top 3s, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good night.